Hey, 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 English learners! Welcome back to Learn How to Learn English, the podcast where we don't just teach you English, we teach you how to actually use it in real life. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. And together, we are your two English best friends. Not your old boring teachers with a giant textbook. Nope, just real talk, real stories, real English. Every single episode.
So, Alex, how are you today, my friend? Good morning, bad morning? Tell us everything.
Oh, Emma, I have a confession to make.
Ooh, a confession. Listeners, we love a confession. Go ahead, Alex. Tell us everything.
Okay, so I woke up at 7 this morning. My alarm went off. I opened my eyes, and instead of getting up like a responsible adult, I told myself, just 5 more minutes.
No, Alex, not the 5 more minutes trick. You know better than this.
I know, but Emma, 5 became 10. 10 became 20. And then I looked at my phone, and it was 8:15.
8:15? Alex, that is 25 extra minutes of lying in bed doing absolutely nothing.
My brain is a liar in the morning, Emma. A complete and total liar. Say that with us, listeners. Your brain is a liar in the morning.
I love that phrase. Your brain is a liar in the morning. So true. But you know what? That funny little story connects perfectly to today's big topic.
Yes, it does. Listeners, today we are talking about something very powerful, very important, not just for English learners, for everyone. Today's topic is
Don't waste your life.
don't waste your life.
Now, I know, when you hear those words, it sounds heavy, serious, maybe a little scary. But don't worry, we are going to make this fun, light, easy to understand, and packed with really useful English vocabulary. That is what we always do here at Learn How to Learn English.
Exactly. And before we go any further, a small favor, please. If this podcast makes you smile, makes you learn, makes your English better, please click like. Please subscribe to Learn How to Learn English. And please share this episode with one friend who is learning English.
That one share could completely change someone's English journey. And we read every comment. So share, subscribe, and stay until the end, because we have something special for you today. Okay? Let's go.
What does waste mean? Okay, Emma, let's start with the basics. When we say don't waste your life, what does the word waste actually mean? Say it with me, everyone. Waste. W-A-S-T-E. Waste.
When you waste something, you use it badly. You use it without getting any good result. For example, if I cook a huge, delicious pot of chicken karahi and then throw the whole thing in the rubbish bin, I wasted the karahi.
Emma, you would never waste karahi. That is a crime against humanity.
Of course not. It's just an example. But you understand the idea. Waste means you used something and got nothing good from it. And our life is made of time. Every day is a piece of your life. Every hour, every minute.
Think about it this way. Your life is like a beautiful book, a really, really beautiful book. And every single morning when you wake up, you get one new page. And you choose what to write on that page.
Some days you write something exciting. You learn something new. You help someone who needed it. You laugh really hard with someone you love. Those are good pages.
And some days, the page is empty. You didn't write anything. You just waited for the day to end.
And that is not always your fault. Sometimes life is hard. Sometimes you are exhausted. Sometimes things happen. We are not saying every single page must be perfect and amazing.
But here is the key idea. Your book is limited. Limited. That means it doesn't go on forever. Nobody has infinite pages. Infinite. I-N-F-I-N-I-T-E means never ending. But your life? Not infinite. So the real question is, how do you want to use the pages you have?
That is a deep question. Maybe the most important question. And today, we want to help you think about it.
6 ways people waste their lives. Okay, let's get practical. Let's talk about 6 real ways people waste their lives and what we can do instead. And as we go, we'll teach you amazing English phrases and vocabulary. Ready? Number 1.
Number 1, living for someday.
Someday. S-O-M-E-D-A-Y. Repeat after me, everyone. Someday. Now, listen to how we use it. Someday I will travel the world. Someday I will learn English properly. Someday I will start exercising. Someday I will call my old friend. Someday I will do that thing I always dreamed about.
Someday, someday, someday. But Alex, tell me something. What day of the week is someday?
Let me think. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
There is no someday on the calendar. The days are Monday through Sunday, and none of them is called summed.
I love that. Write it down, listeners. There is no someday on the calendar. That is gold.
When you say someday, you are really saying never. Because someday is not a plan. Someday is a dream with no date, and a dream with no date stays a dream forever.
I did this with guitar. For 4 whole years, I said, someday I will learn to play guitar. Someday I'll buy one. Someday I'll practice. And guess what happened? 4 years of someday went by, and I never learned one single chord. Not one.
Aw, Alex.
No, it's okay now. The lesson is, start with what you have today. That is the key phrase. Start with what you have today. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need more money or more time. You need to start.
And you are already starting. You are here right now, listening to this podcast in English. That is your start. You pressed play today. That is not nothing. That is something. Be proud of that.
Every minute you spend learning English, you are investing in yourself. Investing. I-N-V-E-S-T-I-N-G. When you invest, you put something in now to get something better later. You are investing your time right now. That is not wasting your life. That is building it.
Number 1, stop living for someday. Start today.
Number 2, wasting energy comparing yourself to others.
Comparing. C-O-M-P-A-R-I-N-G. When you compare yourself to someone else, you look at them and you measure yourself against them. You think, they have this, I don't. They look like that, I don't. They are so successful, so beautiful, so talented, and I am nothing.
And social media? Oh, social media makes this so much worse. You open any app and you see beautiful photos, perfect vacations, perfect food, perfect bodies, perfect relationships, perfect lives.
But here's the truth, listeners. What people show online is not their full life. It is their highlight reel.
Highlight reel. Highlightreel. In sports, a highlight reel is a short video of only the best, most exciting moments, the incredible goals, the amazing catches, the perfect plays. Nobody puts in the boring parts. Nobody shows the mistakes.
So when you see someone's perfect vacation photo, you don't see the flight delay. You don't see the argument they had on day 2. You don't see them being exhausted and stressed. You only see the one beautiful moment they chose to share.
Comparing your full, real, messy, complicated, beautiful life to someone else's highlight reel is not fair to yourself. It is not accurate. It is not true.
Here's a phrase that really helped me. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not who someone else is today. Say that slowly with me.
Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not who someone else is today. The only useful comparison is, am I better than I was before? Did I learn something this week I didn't know last week? That is progress. That matters.
For English learners especially, don't compare your English to a native speaker. That is not fair. Compare yourself to you from 3 months ago. Can you understand more? Can you say sentences you couldn't say before? Can you follow a conversation better? Yes? Then you are progressing. And that is everything.
Number 2, stop wasting energy comparing. Look at your own beautiful progress.
Number 3, spending time with people who bring you down.
Bring you down. When someone brings you down, they make you feel worse about yourself, smaller, less confident, less happy. The opposite, lift you up. When someone lifts you up, you feel better, more hopeful, more energized after talking to them.
I had a friend once, I will not say the name, who always talked about problems. Every single conversation. What's wrong with the world? What's wrong with their job? What's wrong with their family? What's wrong with everything?
A lot of negative energy.
Very negative. And at first, I tried to help. I listened carefully, I gave advice, but nothing ever changed. They just wanted to complain, every time, for years. And slowly I realized, every time I spent time with this person, I left feeling heavy, tired, drained.
Drained. Drained. When something drains your energy, it takes it all away, like water draining out of a bathtub. Gone. Empty.
The people around you have enormous influence on your life. There is an old saying, you become like the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your 5 closest people are positive, curious, hardworking, and kind, you slowly become more like that too.
So think about the people in your life. After you talk to them, how do you feel? Lighter? More motivated? Or heavy and tired? That feeling is information. Use it. Choose people who celebrate your wins with you. Win. W-I-N. Even a small success is a win. Every small win matters.
Number 3, be careful who you give your precious time and energy to. Choose people who lift you up.
Number 4, living without purpose.
Purpose. Purpose. When you have purpose, you know why you are doing something. You have a direction, a reason, something that drives you forward. Without purpose, you just go through the motions.
Go through the motions. What a great phrase. To go through the motions means to do something without really meaning it, without real feeling or connection. You wake up, go to work, come home, watch something on your phone, go to sleep, repeat every single day, without ever stopping to ask yourself, wait, is this what I actually want? What do I care about? What makes me feel alive?
Feel alive. When you feel alive, you have real energy. You feel like you are in the right place, doing the right thing. And here is something important. Purpose doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be change the world or become famous.
Purpose can be, I want to be a wonderful parent to my children. I want to help my local community. I want to become healthy and strong. I want to speak English and connect with people from all around the world. Those are all real, beautiful purposes.
Here is a simple exercise. When in your life have you felt most happy, most energized, most alive? What were you doing in that moment? Maybe helping someone, maybe creating something, maybe learning something exciting. That feeling is a clue. It is pointing you toward your purpose.
Number 4, find your purpose. Ask yourself, what makes me feel alive?
Number 5, ignoring your health.
Ignoring. Ignoring. When you ignore something, you know it is there, but you choose not to pay attention to it. A lot of people ignore their health for years. Bad food every single day. No exercise at all. Only 5 hours of sleep. Stress constantly. And they tell themselves, it's fine, I'm being productive.
Productive. Getting a lot done. But Alex, tell us what happened to you.
2 years ago, I was extremely busy, working all the time, sleeping only 5 hours a night, eating fast food for almost every meal. I thought I was a productivity machine. Look at me go. But after 3 months of living like that, I got very sick, in bed for 10 whole days.
10 days.
10 days of absolutely nothing. No work, no progress. And when I finally came back, everything was behind schedule. Everything was delayed. I had to work double to catch up. By ignoring my health, I wasted far more time than I ever saved.
Your body is like a car. If you never put oil in the engine, never check the tires, never stop to refuel, the car breaks down. Break down, it stops completely. And fixing a broken down car takes much longer than taking care of it regularly.
Simple, small things make a massive difference. Drink enough water every day. Sleep enough. Move your body, even a short walk. Take real breaks. These are small daily choices, but they add up. Add up means small things become something big over time.
Your health is your foundation. 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 The base. The thing everything else in your life is built on. If the foundation is weak, everything else falls. Number 5. Take care of yourself. Your health is your most important resource.
Number 6. This one is the heaviest one, the quietest one.
Number 6. Not spending time with the people you love.
This one doesn't feel urgent in the moment. It's not like a work deadline or a bill to pay. It feels like something you can always do later, next weekend, next month, next year. But when people are very old, when they look back on their whole life, do you know what they almost never regret?
They almost never say, I wish I had worked more hours. Almost no one says that.
But so many people say, I wish I had called my mother more when she was alive. I wish I had been home more evenings with my children when they were young. I wish I had spent more time with my old friends before we all got so busy.
I think about my grandmother. She passed away a few years ago. The last time I visited her, I was in a hurry. I had things to do. I stayed for only 30 minutes. I stood up to leave and I thought, I'll come back next weekend. I'll stay longer next time.
And did you?
She passed away before that next weekend came. I don't share this to make you sad. I share it because those 30 minutes, I wish I had stayed for 3 hours. There was nothing so important that I couldn't stay longer. Nothing. The thing I was rushing to, I don't even remember what it was. But I remember her face when I said goodbye. I remember it perfectly.
Tell the people you love that you love them. Spend time with them. Not just someday, now, while you can. A phone call, a simple message, a visit. These small acts of love are never, ever a waste of time. They are the most important thing you can do.
Number 6, be with the people you love while you can.
What can we actually do? Okay, let's take a breath together. That was heavy, but important. Now, what can we actually do about all of this? Not big dramatic life changes, not quitting your job or moving to a new country, just small, practical daily choices.
First, be intentional. 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 When you are intentional, you do things on purpose. You make conscious choices. You are awake to your own life. Instead of just picking up your phone the moment you wake up out of pure habit, pause for 1 second. Ask yourself, is this what I actually want to do right now?
Sometimes the answer is yes. Rest and entertainment are good. You need them. But sometimes you realize, actually, I would feel so much better going for a short walk, or calling a friend I haven't spoken to in months, or reading something interesting for 20 minutes. That one small pause, that one small question, it can change your whole day.
Second, learn to say no. Many people waste enormous amounts of time because they say yes to absolutely everything. Every request, every invitation, every extra task at work. And when you say yes to everything, you have no energy and no time left for the things that actually matter to you.
There is a powerful phrase. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you say no to something important. Say that again slowly. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you say no to something important. And saying no is not selfish. It is responsible. You can say no kindly. I'm sorry, I can't right now. I'm already busy that day. Let me think about it and get back to you. All very natural, all very polite. Third, learn something new every single day. It doesn't need to be big. One new English word, one interesting fact, one small new skill. Learning keeps your mind alive. It keeps you curious, serious. When you are curious, you want to know more. You ask questions, you explore, you stay young inside.
Think about children. They are curious about absolutely everything. Why is the sky blue? Why does fire feel hot? How do birds fly? That curiosity is exactly why children learn so incredibly fast. And for you, every episode you listen to, every new word you catch, every sentence you try to say out loud, that is learning. That is living fully.
Word tour. Word tour time. This is the part where we review our best vocabulary from today so it sticks in your brain. Sticks. S-T-I-C-K. S. When something sticks, it stays in your memory, like it is glued there, permanently.
First word, waste. To use something in a way that gives you no good result. I wasted 2 hours watching videos I didn't even enjoy. Or, I don't want to waste my life waiting for someday.
Next, on purpose. You do something by choice, not by accident. You mean to do it. I listen to English podcasts on purpose every single morning. Or, I want to live on purpose, not just on automatic.
Next, highlight reel. Only the best moments shown, not the full picture. Don't compare your real, messy, beautiful life to someone else's highlight reel.
Next, bring you down. When someone makes you feel worse, smaller, less confident. I stopped spending time with people who bring me down. The opposite, lift you up. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. Surround. SURROUND. When something is all around you.
Next, foundation. The base, the thing everything else is built on. Your health is the foundation of a good life. Without it, everything else falls.
Next, regret. You feel sad and wish you had done something differently. REGRET. I don't want to look back on my life with regret. Or, my biggest regret is not spending more time with my family.
Next, intentional. You do things on purpose. You are fully aware and you choose. I want to be more intentional with how I use my time each day.
And last, invest. You put something in now to get something better later. Every minute I spend learning English, I invest in my future. Investing in yourself is never, ever a waste of time. Never.
Did you catch all 8 of those? If not, no problem at all. Go back, listen again. Repetition is your absolute best friend when learning a language. Repetition, repetition, repetition. That is how words go from your ears to your brain to your mouth.
Final message. Before we finish, I want to say something really important. We called this episode Don't Waste Your Life, and I want to be careful with those words. Because sometimes people hear that and they feel pressure. They feel like they are already failing, like they are not doing enough, and that is not what we mean at all.
You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to have a slow day. You are allowed to watch a movie just because you feel like it. You are allowed to take a nap. You are allowed to be a human being, not a productivity machine.
Being human means sometimes you were tired, sometimes you were sad. Sometimes life is hard and you just need to sit quietly and breathe. And that is not wasting your life. That is living your life.
The difference between truly living and wasting is not about being busy and productive every single second. It is about awareness. It is about choosing. When you rest and you feel restored and peaceful, that is not waste. That is necessary. When you laugh with friends and feel deeply connected, that is not waste. That is beautiful. When you try something new and you fail, that is absolutely not waste. That is learning. That is growth.
Wasting your life is going through the motions day after day without ever asking what you truly want. Living someone else's version of a good life instead of your own. Following the crowd without choosing your own direction.
But you are here, right now, listening to this, learning, showing up for yourself. And that already means you are not wasting your life. You are building it, page by page, day by. Final wrap-up. 6 ways people waste their lives. Number 1, living for someday instead of starting today. Number 2, wasting energy comparing yourself to others. Number 3, spending time with people who bring you down. Number 4, living without purpose. Number 5, ignoring your health. Number 6, not spending time with the people you love. Community question today. We want you to answer this in the comments below. What is one thing in your life that you have been saying someday about and you want to start now? Tell us. Write it in English, even just one sentence. You can absolutely do this.
Your answer might inspire someone else who is reading the comments, and someone else's answer might inspire you. That is the power of this community.
And today's key vocabulary to remember: waste, someday, highlight reel, bring you down, foundation, regret, intentional, invest. Use them, practice them, put them in your own sentences today.
If this episode helped you, if you felt something, learned something, smiled even once, please click like. Please subscribe to Learn How to Learn English. And please share this episode with one person who needs to hear it today.
You did not waste this time. You invested it in your English, in your future, in yourself. And we are genuinely so proud of you for being here.
This was Learn How to Learn English with Alix.
Bye-bye. Take care of yourselves. We will see you in the next episode.